Welcome back, and in today's video I'm gonna be reviewing the Kingdom Leader class Beast Wars Megatron, which I can just hear David K's voice flowing in my head right now on this wonderfully sculpted figure. Like, no joke. All the skin is actually textured. Except this crack that's on my copy. I don't actually know how to fix it. But if you can stand, I'll push him back lightly to take a look at his box. The glare is bad on the box, but it's alright. You can see a nice picture of the Dino mode, which doesn't have the proper colors. And same thing with the robot mode, a nice picture but no proper colors. On this side, the wonderfully crafted Kingdom artwork. On the back, you have the product shots, which the actual toy is lighter in shade than the product shots. He has 27 steps, nothing too unique on the bottom, only a Predacon symbol on the top, and some random pictures, and he's WFC K10, which I know I'm a bit late on reviewing with this guy. It's just, I got him for Christmas. Only because I personally don't save up enough money. Speaking of money, I have only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $5 and a penny right now. I need to times that by almost 10. No, by almost 15. If I want the upcoming Legacy Leader class Laser Optimus Prime, which I will be saving up for, and I will be reviewing on this very channel. But on to the card I got one for him and Inferno, but I can't remember which is which. The two cards I got, I've already gotten, in Optimus and Black Arachnia. The Black Arachnia one, I haven't seen the physical thingy until Christmas. Which I'm gonna go put the sticker on my wall, since I have nothing better to do with it. And yeah, whoops, I stepped on something I got for Christmas, but that's the Black Arachnia, and I just love this artwork. Black Arachnia is one of my favorite designed Beast Wars, the Predacons. And she has a wonderful voice. But I really love Beast Megatron more than Black Arachnia. This card and sticker I already got. Yeah. Hasbro needs needs to stop giving everyone so many friggin' Optimus Primes. Like, we don't need so many Optimus Prime cards. We need more Megatron cards. In fact, for a Legacy, I hope that they do something kind of like what they did for Combiner Wars, where each character got their own card, their own specialized card. Like for Laser Optimus Prime, he got a Laser Optimus Prime card, and it would have wonderful artwork and text hex. Well, for the later releases, that's not for Wave 1, of course. But enough with other lines. Here's Beast Megatron. And he's my favorite Kingdom figure from this year. I've thought about asking my grandparents if they could get me a Kingdom Galvatron instead. But I love Megatron way more. Because he's such a he has such a cool design. And a very neat voice in the original Beast Wars cartoon. And like I said, I can hear his voice in my head right now. But for Articulation, the head can move. These panels are spring-loaded. This panel isn't, and you'll see why for in transformation. The head can look back this far, only using articulation in robot mode. The mouth can open this far, and you can see a port in there for blast effects. The arms are on ball joints. And in case you're wondering, yes, you can attach Optimus Prime's trailer to the inside of his mouth. You just need to fiddle with it a lot. I personally never tried it, because I don't want to ruin the wonderful detailing of the roof of the mouth and tongue. But it's completely possible if you break him. But the legs can go forward this far, back this far, no outward movement, knee swivel, I think 90 degrees of bend, a pivot right here, an ankle tiltage. I mean, it won't be useful in Dino mode. The tail, this bit can wiggle, and this can rotate. And that's it for articulation in this mode. And if you are wondering why I haven't gone over articulation in other figure reviews, it's because figures like Warpath, they don't turn into beasts. But Warpath, he does have a turn to rotation and movement. But leading on to this, size comparisons, the T-Rex ultimately dominates the tank. Okay, got to get him to stand again, which is easier said than done, because he has an uneven body mass. Most of the body mass is towards the front, because there's a lot more plastic. Okay, with Siege Red Alert. which I still need to make a review for. Kingdom Huffer slash Pipes and Puffer and Road Rage, I guess, because they all share this mold, which I love. Well, Pipes and I think no, not Road Rage, Road Ranger. I think the Pipes and the Road Ranger share a mold, because there's one added step. But Optimus Prime compared to Megatron. Now I need Optimus Primal. Compared to Megatron. And I've been saving this one for last. Megatron compared to Megatron. Which, just because I can, Megatron's now shooting at Megatron. But onto transformation. So, first, you want to come here to the side and bring these panels up, revealing the robot mode size. Then bring these these bits either back or forward. It's your choosing on what you want to do. I prefer them like this. Then you come here, extend this, rotate to collapse. Extend, rotate to collapse. And that the leg's pretty much done. There are a few steps for a little later. Then you want to come to the underside where the gap is, and on my copy the legs are a little loose. But you want to come in here and separate them while we're trying to keep this down. Then you, oh no, bring these panels down. Okay, then you grab this. You don't want to you don't want this to come up because it's not meant to. Bring this down, back down on itself, and you have an armature. This, there's a hinge right here and a hinge right here, and the clip right here that goes around this. Then you want to fold this, these panels down, and you can see his head. And you want to come here to the arms, bring them down. Then next, I'm gonna work on the upper body. You want to bring the head up and make sure it snaps into place. Untab this, unclip this tab from this slot. And then just move his body. The song Move Your Body by iPhone 65 would be perfect for this. Then you want to bring this up and snap it in. Bring the arm around. Then, like I said, for the legs for now, earlier, you want to bring the legs out like this, and it helps if I get them like that, and tab them together. And for this arm, you rotate it, rotate this, and that's the body somewhat done. So for this, you want to bring this up, well, make sure this panel gets through here, bring this panel up, same thing on the other side. You want to get your finger in there and bring it down, then bring this around. And that's the transformation done. Very simple, is it, for a leader class? In fact, he's more simple than Optimus Prime. But, yeah. I'm gonna be pausing the video real quick so I can transform everyone else. So yeah, see you in a little. So, I got everyone transformed up, and for a size comparison of Huffer and Megatron. And don't mind me, I'm just fixing a small minor mistake I made in the transformation of teeny tiny Megatron. But here's Huffer and Megatron, and I really like this Megatron toy, well, figure, because he's a very fun one to transform. Him and Optimus, they're about the same size. Megatron's taller, of course. Inferno. No, not Inferno. I'm gonna make a video on him next. So stay tuned for that. I forgot to do the truck comparison. I'll do it in Inferno's video. But Red Alert, which Red Alert and Inferno in the original cartoon were a team. They were a sub-group, well, a sub-team. Well, of course, they weren't a real sub-team that could combine or had many characters, well, 5 or more characters that turned into basically the same thing, hinting at the Dinobots, because, well, yeah, they are unique, but him with the Warpath, I think I didn't do him, well, Cup in robot mode yet. Cup is one of the taller deluxes I have, and finally miniature Megatron. I actually like this miniature Megatron, which out of all the characters that appeared in the show Kingdom, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm thinking about, well, I'm fairly certain it's 6, but I could be mistaken. But now for articulation. The head's on a ball joint type, yeah, it is. The side-to-side movement isn't perfect, but can do a full 360. Can look up this far due to transformation. Can look down this far. He's tilted a little forward because that's how my copy is. Rotation at the, well, arm movements are this arm's movements are just about the same as in Dino mode, well, as in any other character. but the arm can be moved to reverse due to his alternative mode. And the hand can go up like, "You darn kids best stay off my property." The claw can move due to his alternative form. The claw can open and close. This arm, same rotation, can move out, can't really move in. Bicep swivel. Arm can do this. This arm can also do this. The dino mouth can also open to look like he's in a war with Optimus Primal. If you position him right. But the legs are basically like the dino mode legs, but with an addition, two additions, can move out this far and twice the rotation. Yeah, that's basically all I have to say about this figure, other than if you haven't picked him up, pick him up. You will not regret it, and I do not regret asking my grandparents for him for Christmas. Which, these cards are very shiny. It doesn't show on camera, but they are super shiny. And yeah, that's about it for Kingdom Leader Class Megatron. So bye.